In the annals of military history, few weapons have had as profound an impact on a conflict as the T-34, the Soviet Union's iconic medium tank during World War II. Rugged, powerful, and revolutionary in design, the T-34 is widely regarded as one of the most effective and influential tanks of the Second World War. It played a crucial role in turning the tide against Nazi Germany on the Eastern Front and became a symbol of Soviet resilience and industrial might. Origins and development. In the 1930s, the Soviet Union, aware of the growing threat of mechanized warfare, began to modernize its armored forces. Early Soviet tanks like the BT series emphasized speed but lacked the armor and firepower needed for long-term success. The need for a more balanced design led to the development of the T-34, first produced in 1940 by the Kharkiv Locomotive Factory. What made the T-34 revolutionary was its combination of sloped armor, providing better deflection of enemy shells, wide tracks, allowing superior mobility over mud, snow, and rough terrain, a powerful 76.2 mm gun, later upgraded to 85 mm, a diesel engine, more reliable and less flammable than gasoline. These innovations made the T-34 faster, better protected, and more powerful than most of its contemporaries at the start of the war. Performance in combat. When Nazi Germany launched Operation Barbarossa in June 1941, German forces were stunned by the T-34. It outclassed most German tanks like the Panzer III and Panzer IV, which struggled to penetrate its armor. The T-34's mobility allowed it to maneuver effectively in the vast and harsh terrain of the Soviet Union, including during harsh winters that crippled German machines. However, early T-34 units suffered from poor coordination, inadequate training, and mechanical reliability issues. These problems, combined with the chaos of the German invasion, limited their immediate effectiveness. By 1942 to 1943, mass production and improved tactics allowed the T-34 to be deployed in greater numbers and used more effectively in combined arms warfare. Its role was pivotal in major battles such as the Battle of Moscow, 1941, the Battle of Stalingrad, 1942 to 1943, the Battle of Kursk, 1943, the largest tank battle in history where the T-34 fought German Tigers and Panthers. Mass production and industrial strategy. One of the T-34's greatest strengths was its simplicity of design, which made it easy to mass produce. The Soviet Union adopted a wartime industrial strategy that emphasized quantity over perfection. Factories like Stalingrad and Chelyabinsk churned out tens of thousands of T-34s, often under brutal conditions. By the end of the war, over 57,000 T-34s had been built, more than any other tank model during World War II. This massive output allowed the Red Army to replace losses quickly and maintain numerical superiority on the battlefield. Evolution: T-34-76 to T-34 of 85. As the war progressed and German tanks like the Panther and Tiger appeared, the original T-34-76 model became outgunned. In response, the T-34-85 variant was introduced in 1944, featuring a more powerful 85 mm gun, thicker armor, and a redesigned turret that improved crew efficiency. The T-34-85 restored the balance against newer German armor and continued to serve effectively through the final years of the war. Global legacy. The T-34 did not disappear with the end of World War II. It became a staple of Soviet-aligned militaries across the globe, participating in conflicts such as the Korean War, the Arab-Israeli Wars, and various Cold War-era insurgencies. Many remained in service well into the late 20th century, and some are still found in military parades or museum collections today. Conclusion. The T-34 was more than just a tank. It was a war-winning machine that combined effective design with mass production and strategic adaptability. It helped the Soviet Union repel the Nazi invasion and push toward Berlin, becoming a symbol of Soviet endurance and ingenuity. In many ways, the T-34 didn't just change the course of World War II, it redefined what a modern tank could be and set the standard for armored warfare for decades to come.